and welcome to this week's Monday Live. I have two decks for you today. A tarot deck, the Spiritsong Tarot, with this guidebook and this how it looks like here. And it uses how can I put it? It uses shells instead of cups, and acorns instead of wands, and feathers instead of swords, and then last one I think is crystals instead of pentacles. And it looks like this in the back. And for instance, yeah, it's a strength card here. That was in the front. And for instance, like this with the 4 of shells here. I love the imagery from this, and temperance with the zebra, for instance. And then we have this deck here. There's in Danish translated. It's called Life's Wisdom. I think it's called Life's Mystical Life, something like that. In English, it's translated from that. But anyway, they look like this on the back. And they have, for instance, this card like this in the front, and this is gratitude, the card gratitude. And of course, the text is in Danish because I bought the Danish version. Nevertheless, as usual, you are going to get the opportunity to get your own personal card for the week. I have put, in the text box on top, it's very much about staying in your heart, staying heart-centered. I felt that was important for us. It's always important, but it's especially important when a lot of things is going on around us, both in our lives and when and if we watch the news, or our lives and with the weather and all in the world. Then it's the more that's going on, the more important it is for us to stay as much as possible in our heart-centered, live from our hearts, make choices from our hearts, act and speak and meet other people from our heart, and as much as possible. That'll definitely be a good thing to do. Good morning, music, and welcome to this welcome today. I'm going to pull one card from each first, and then I will get on to the personal readings. One card from each deck first for us. That covers the general energy, all of us. And this is general energy for the week, but yeah. I wrote this in the title because that felt right, but whether the cards are mainly focusing on that or focusing on why it's important, or a mix, I cannot say until I have pulled them. So let's see what we have here to begin with. We have the 8 of crystals, and that's the 8 of earth. And it's very much about being dedicated to something and progress. By doing progress, by being dedicated to something, by doing the work, by staying, you see, we have, I think it's a buffalo, by staying focused on the task, so to speak. So in this case, staying focused on being in your heart energy, being heart-centered as much as possible. And this card here says, yes, please do that as much as possible. It will create progress, and it will create progress that you can be proud of, and that it will not just create progress, it will also make you even better doing it, so it will come more natural. So the more you do it, the more easy it gets. And it is... Oh, hello, Timothy. Welcome. So good to see you. Thank you. I am very well. Besides little parts of my body that's go like, I'm aching. Yeah, right. It is, but now I'm doing this, and I will take care of that after. So, and then we have this card I shuffled before. It came up after I've shuffled. It came again. Gratitude, and it's gratitude is very much a feeling that stems from our heart. It's also a feeling that when we incorporate gratitude in our life, maybe even practice it in a conscious way, it also opens up our heart even more. It makes our heart energy grow. It feels more natural to be in that state of gratitude of life, gratitude of the small things, the bird song, when you know, when it's been dry for a long time, then for the rain, when it's rained for a long time, then for the sun, and you know, all those little things, or for a child's smile, our pets, our family, our friends, whatever it is, you know, for breathing, for getting up in the morning, for being able to sleep, whatever it is, it can be anything. And that's important. And the more we practice gratitude, you know, doing the steady work, the more progress, the more natural will come to us, and the more we will be in our heart energy just like that, because it will sort of be a natural state of us. And when it's a natural state, even though we can feel that we can be pushed out of it from time to time, or drawn out of it and fall out of it from time to time, then it's way more easy to get back in that feeling, get back into that acting from our heart, thinking from our hearts, living in our hearts and from our heart, and being in that sense of gratitude. You know, noticing the little things that makes us smile, that makes us feel joy, and give thanks to that, you know. And that will, you know, it will be a upward going spiral. It will grow itself bigger and bigger and spread out. So you will radiate that love, you will radiate that heart energy, and you will radiate that gratitude and then that thankfulness. And that will, you know, like rings in the water, ripple effect, you know, and it will affect other people too, and it will affect you. It will affect you by, you know, this more and more. It will give you progress. It will give you, so it will be even more easy. The more you do it, the more easy it gets. Where you set your focus is what will grow. And this is a perfect example. So this is not just telling us that it is important to being our heart energy. The more is going on around in the world, the more important it is for us to begin with ourselves, stay as much as possible in our heart energy, in our heart center, and practice that gratitude, you know, and be kind to ourselves, be kind to other people, make choices from our heart. Okay? So that's sort of the main message from the week. Yes, that's good. That's correct. That's correct, Timothy. It's very important. And the more things happening close to us, out in the world, whatever it is, the more important it is that we feel that joy, we feel that heart energy, we give thanks for us just being able to smile, being able to be in that heart energy. That's also, if we can't find, oh, there's so much going on, then you can begin feeling grateful for, I am here, I am able to center myself through my breathing, through my, you know, through my heart, and feel thankful for that and smile about that and feel the joy from that. That's a good place to start if it's difficult for you to find anything else. Then you can begin there. So, music. Let's see if there's anything more for the collective right now. Nope, maybe later, depending on how many people get on. So, we will have music first. One from each as one. Yes, one card from each deck, and I will see sort of if it works like one card. Let's see how that works with these two decks. The first one. Okay, card fell on the floor. That's the one to be used now. No, it's not. So I won't bend down to get it right now. Maybe later, but not right now. Oh, this is very interesting music. You got the oh, that's the card. I actually got that last time I used this card in English also. It's a weird way they have translated it in Danish, because we have these expressions out of the coal cellar. You know, coal, like the coal you use for fire. You know, yeah. But it's about taking steps to positive change. And you got the Shaman card here also from the major arcana, and it's represented by this eagle. and it's a divine wisdom and spiritual power. So yeah, you might feel that you are sort of stuck in one or more ways, but you have the means to get yourself free from it. You have the connection, and not just a connection, but you have the connection to the divine wisdom. You have it within yourself. You sort of are this eagle that are able to fly high, see things from above, see things in a greater perspective, and use that knowledge. You have the means to cut yourself free from whatever you feel holds you back, and taking those steps one by one, taking that sword, cutting out, I think it's called out of the dun in English or something like that, to cut yourself free from whatever you feel is holding you back. It might be something that's just in your mind holding you back. It might be something or someone from the outside trying to, consciously or not so consciously, to keep you where they are used to you are, so where they know you and they feel safe, and all of that. That can be something like that also. And yes, Timothy, of course you can have a card. Of course you can. Because with this Shaman card here, this is the Hierophant. This is the advisor. But here it's the Shaman. It's the eagle. It has connection to the heavens, and it can connect from the earthly plane to the heavenly plane, and through that capability, it can gain more wisdom. It can gain more knowledge. Gains knowledge and wisdom. You can use, this is a sword, that's the knowledge and wisdom that you can use to cut yourself free from whatever you in reality is trying to hold you back, or you feel is holding you back. You can use that as a tool to say, okay, this is theirs, that's not mine, and I won't let them hold me back anymore. I won't let this mind pattern hold me back anymore. I won't let this circumstance hold me back. I am going to change the circumstance. And then, and you're doing that by one step at a time. Sometimes it's 2 steps, it's a big step, but yeah, you do that, and by that you are raising yourself up even further, and you can see the bigger picture even more for each step you take, for each time you use your mind, your sword, your wisdom to cut yourself free from whatever is holding you down, or trying to hold you down, or trying to hold you back, whether it's within yourself or something from without. You will be able to soar even higher and make that practical life, earth connection with the skies and the heavens, and the divine wisdom within yourself also. And that will give you guidance, even more and further guidance. So you, in not that far future, will have cut yourself totally free and can be free to walk in a way and a direction that feels right for you, and you can let that eagle, that shaman spirit guide you. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I'm going to take a sip of water. Yeah, so Timothy, let's see. Also one of each. Still not the card on the floor. I wonder where it went. Somewhere under my chair, I think. Well, we're just going to ask Spirit to give us some messages through all the other cards. You're welcome, music. You're welcome. So, wow, Timothy, you also got the Shaman card. You also got the Shaman card with the eagle on. But you didn't get the other card, but on the contrary, in a way. Well, contrary, that's maybe a little bit too much. But anyway, you get this card here, and translated directly, it says sort of flow with the stream. Let things happen. But but I'm going to say she is riding the wave. She's using these two kinds of fish. She's using them to ride the wave. So she also knows there's things going on, there are things happening, there are big things happening, you know. But she knows she have the skills also. She has the skills. So you have the skills to ride the wave, to to not get what's the word, pushed over by whatever stirs up around you, emotion wise or whatever. You have the capability to, like the Shaman card here and like the eagle, to stay above all the emotional turmoil, having the tools to, you know, to, okay, this is what is happening and I am going with it. I'm not getting in, what is it in English, engulfed in it. That's the word coming to me. I'm not going to let it swallow me up. It's there, yes, but I'm using all that energy to move forward in ways that fits me best, where I am in my life, and not letting myself getting wrapped up in all what's going around me, especially not what's going on emotion wise, that at other times, maybe before in my life, was able to pull me down, hold me back, influence me, because I have the means to ride this wave of energy to get where I wish to go, And you have the Shaman card also here with the divine wisdom and the spiritual power. So those gifts can help you in not getting caught up in whatever emotions, energy emotions is around you, because you use your gifts as you do. That's one of the reasons. Then, so you have the means to sort of ride that energy instead of letting it drag you down. And you are, with these two cards here, keep on going. You know, yes, there's these things happening. Don't fight it. Ride it and use it to stay connected. Use it to go where you want to go with it instead of letting it pull you in. Okay? So that makes sense for you, Timothy. I hope that makes sense. You're welcome, music. Hello, Pizza. Yes, you may have cards too. Of course, you may. That's 2 tarot cards for you. Oh, interesting. You're welcome, Timothy. You're so welcome. And thank you also for all what you do. Thank you so much for that. I enjoy, especially when you go into the spiritual stuff and the world predictions. I just love those videos. And it's also a nice place to follow a little bit upon some of the political stuff and what's going on without having to watch the mainstream news about all the, oh, now this is bad and this is bad. Yeah, I know. But I have also made a decision about not letting myself getting emotionally involved in it. And I'm succeeding in that. So it's a good thing. So let's see. You're very welcome, Timothy. So, Peter, I've got these 2 cards for you. And this, wow, you got 2 shell cards. You got Queen of Shells. That's equivalent to the Queen of Water, the Queen of Cups. And I think it's a little, I'm not quite sure if it's a sea lion or a seal. I get the sense it might be a seal, but I'm not sure. And it's about peace and compassion. And we have the 7 of shells with this, I think it's a lobster. And that's about choice and ambitions. So it's really about choosing. It's about that you have several things to choose from. And it's really important that you make an active choice in a direction where I feel this brings me peace, This nurtures my peace. This brings me closer to peace, and this makes me able to be in that compassionate state, not just for other people, but also for myself. That can be something the Queen of Shells can forget from time to time, because she's so busy taking care of other people that she often forgets herself in that same sentence. But with the Seven of Shells, it's so important that you make that choice also, to choose, because it's not possible to have it all. It's trying to have it all, but then something is slipping away. And that's slipping away when if you're trying to, do it all, both taking care of this and that and everyone else's need, then what might be slipping away with this Queen of Shells over here is the care for you. It's the nurturing of you, is the taking care of your emotional and heart needs. So it's important that you take that active choice. Okay, I am choosing to put myself on top of the list also. Not necessarily every time, so you get an ego, so you get to be an ego tripper. That's not it, not at all. Of course not. That's kind of no. But it's important, like when you're in the plane and you when you get asked to put your own oxygen mask on first before you help other people, because if you don't do, then you are not able to help anyone, not yourself, not anyone else. So it's important that you make sure that you have also taken care of your own emotional needs and your own also physical needs. But I really get that it's very about your emotion and your heart needs, so you don't feel that you are losing something in trying to manage it all and taking care of this and that, and so making everyone happy and making sure they've got all that they want. Yes, Peter, they're very beautiful. I really love them also. It's this deck here, Spiritsong, and the guidebook looks like this with the dragonfly. I love it. But it's really important that you make that choice. So the ambition is that you remember to put yourself, maybe not in the top every time, but in the top of the list, in the top 3 or something like that. So you remember to take care of your own needs too, so you don't lose yourself in the process of wanting to help everyone else and taking care of everyone else's emotions. It's important that you remember yourself also, so you don't lose yourself in the process. And that's an active choice to take, because with this Queen of Shells, you have the compassion, you have the peace within yourself, but it's so important that you also give that to you, that you make sure that there's compassion for you too, that you make sure you get that peace feeling in your heart and in your mind, so you too can have that emotional, comforty, calm feeling. And the better you are doing that, then the more you can also take care of others. But it's important that you make that choice, because just trying to get it all done without making that active choice will most likely risk you lose yourself or important parts of yourself in the process. And it's a good thing to have that big heart and be warm and kind-hearted and compassionate. That's a good thing. But the important thing is that you remember and take an active choice of also putting that in the direction of yourself. That is so important, Peter, that you also remember that. And if you do that, then, well, then all will be like hunky-dory, So that's a good thing. Oops. That's a very good thing. Oh, what is happening now with my cards? Let's see. I was just about to drop them. Yeah. I guess, Peter, by what you are writing, that they hit home. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. We are going to have 1, 2. I'm going to pick that card up. So just no, I didn't went under the chair. It's went down here. See if I can get it. There it was. Yeah. And it's the Ace of Shells, about happiness and abundance. So it's a good thing I picked that up. My God, what if I didn't? So it's important that, yeah, it's important that we do not lose this. It's important that we are aware about our happiness, that we are aware that there are abundance around us, energy-wise, in the world. And it's important that we tap into that. It's important that we, because it's also the Ace, so it's sort of a new way of looking at things. So it's important that we, that we pick it up, so to speak, that we pick up the possibility of abundance, that we pick up the possibility for happiness, that we pick it up so we don't lose it. It's important that we are aware of when to pick it up, when are we in risk of losing it. For, you know, I thought it was one place and it chose to be another place, and it really feels, just a card, but it really feels that there was a message in that too. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Timothy. Thank you. It's really important that we remember this. And this is how is it? In Danish, we have sort of the same name for both the ones on the living on the land and the ones in the sea. They're both called skildpadde. I think, but in English it's a turtle and a turquoise. I'm not quite sure which one is which, but anyway. This is the one living in the sea, living in the oceans. And it's really about, yes, there is this. It's for us to remember to pick up on. It's there. It's for us just to take. So where is it? If you can't find it, then look another place, because it's there. It's there, and there's plenty of it. There's plenty of happiness. There's plenty of joy. There's plenty that feeling within ourselves, within the universe. It's there. And the more of us that tap into it, and more of us that grab it and take that opportunity, the more there will be, because the more, how can I put it, the more visual, the more sensible, the more other people will know, feel, sense is that too, you know? So, oh, thank you, Peter. I couldn't remember which one was which in English, because in Denmark it's the same word. We only put C in front of it, so it will be sort of a, if it was turtle, both it would be a land turtle and a sea turtle, you know? So, yeah. So we just put the word sea in front of it. So, I'll put that aside, and then I will take one card from each to round it all up. Yeah, I would like to grow a little bit on my channel. It would be nice. It would be so nice if I could get the 444. It would be like, wow. Well, just because the 444 is such a magical number in a way, and my birthday is on the 4. Not this month, but in March next year, I am going to turn. What's I'm going to turn? No, I got 56 this year. No, I got 55. I'm 55. I'm going to turn 56 years old next time. Yeah, I'm born the same year as the moon landing. But before the moon landing. I don't know if I'm getting it soon, but I love the number 444. It's such a strong number. Like when I hit the 333, I actually had the 333 for several days before some else come on. So it was like an extra strong message for me. So that was nice. Oh, this is so interesting. For all of us, we have the 4 of Shells, and that's about this happiness card, about to grab it. This is, remember, it's important because with the 4 of Shells, traditionally it's a 4 of Cups, and it's about that we have something being given to us. We have the opportunity to take something, but we are so focused on something that we do not have, or just for something else that we are likely to not see what's there for us also, you know. So it's extra important that we re-evaluate that this card is saying, but okay, there is more to this situation that I can see when looking in this direction. It might be a good idea to look upon things in another way too. And how to best do that? By soul searching, by looking inwards, and by saying, okay, maybe I'm too focused on being busy. Maybe I'm too focused on forcing certain things to happen. And then I'm not getting that by, doing sort of the opposite, not that just don't care, but saying, okay, I am letting things that's out of my control, I'm letting them happen. I'm letting them, they are going to happen anyway, no matter what I do. I'm going to let that go. And then I'm going to use that energy I just up till now used to trying to change something that I could not change, or fix things that were not for me to fix, on whatever. Then I'm using all that energy to take that ride of life instead and say, okay, and where is this going to take me? Now I'm not spending energy over here. Then I am opening myself up to see what else is there, how I can use my energy instead. And that will take you other places. That will take you in another direction. For instance, with this happiness card, this is happiness and abundance card. That will, instead of using energy fighting and trying to make things happen that we really doesn't have, trying to change people's minds like over and over again, when we know that's sort of a lost cause, for instance. It can be in many areas of life. Then using that energy to see, okay, I'm now choosing to see what makes me happy. Where can I find happiness? Where can I see, so changing my direction of view, and see what else is there. For instance, this, I think it's called I'm not quite, it's pronounced heron maybe. But anyway, this bird here, it's just looking up here and standing there, and it's looking nice, and yeah, but it doesn't really see what's here. So just need to look down, look in another direction, and then see, oh, there's plenty of food for it to eat. There's plenty for it, So it's about changing your point of view. Changing your point of view, and what you cannot influence directly, what you cannot force, let it go, and ride with life. Ride with life instead of trying to force it in a different direction, in certain directions. Ride with the energy of life and see where it takes you, and use that freed energy to see, where can I find things that makes me more happy? Where can I do that? Because what makes me happy? Taking steps towards that. She can steer it a little bit, yes, but she's probably not going to steer directly into the wave, So she's taking not action, responsibility of where she put her focus. Like the heron, if it looks down, it can see, oh, it looks down, I have food here, I have these little things I can eat, and that's delicious. So just staring out in the air, So you can choose your happiness. You can choose to use your energy to take steps towards where you feel happy, where you feel your heart can smile, because that also brings that sense of abundance and gratitude we had from the other card. Yeah, sort of go with the flow, but not letting the flow take you, right? It's a subtle difference. Go with the flow, but not like a dead fish and let it take you. So yeah, so about letting go of the control, or of trying to control things that are not for you to control. Okay, The only thing you truly can control are your own actions and your own words, and what you're putting out in the world and how you're putting it out in the world. That is the only thing you have control over in reality. So yeah, at least if it's supposed to be 100%, you can, yeah, I think that's it. One more card just to round it, just for the fun of it or the flow of it. It's going to be one card from the Life Wisdom, Mystical Life, as it's called in English. The guidebook and the deck looks like this. Just one more here. Oh yeah, you have a birthday soon, Timothy. Yeah, that's right. November 6th. Oh, that's just around the American election. Interesting. Wonder what gift you're going to get there. I bet I know what you're wishing for. Well, anyway, we have the friendship card coming up. So yes, part of the happiness, part of the feeling in our heart, part of the growing that is remember to, yeah, tend to your relations. So yeah, whether it's out in the physical world, real life, or online, or where it is, it's important to, yeah, to tend to, whether it's few people or more people, or it's important to nurture that feeling of friendship, because it gives support, but not just give for the support. It's, again, once more, it makes us feel happy. It makes us feel grateful. It makes us feel this feeling of joy in the heart area. So I think that's a good card to end this reading with. I think that's a good card, friendship. And also be friendly with yourself, have that friendly feeling toward yourself, and treat yourself as your best friend. Okay? Because you are also your best friend. So remember that. Oh, thank you all for being here, and thank you all for participating, and for all your hearts and stars and, yeah, prayers, everything. Thank you so much for that. Oh, I feel a bit stiff today. I also fell asleep quite late. I laid in my bed more than an hour before I fell asleep last night, and it was like, ugh. Then I get more stiff, and then yeah, I can feel it. So I need to get out to walk a little bit more. So thank you for all the hearts here. I can find the heart 2 here. Hope that was the 100%. Here it is. Hearts for all of you. Hearts for all of you. Yeah, my heart goes out to all of you, and I'm so grateful and so happy for you all being here, and for you all participating, both you that are participating here live, and those of you that are listening later, watching later. Yeah, and I'm just going to timestamp this, so we have the cards for all of us, and the personal cards, and just a little card for us here in the end also, so it's easy for us and other people to see what are we going to see, what do we want to see. If we don't want to watch it all, only, cards for all of us. And so that's, yeah. Thank you so much, Peter. So bye to, oh, thank you, Timothy. Try to figure out how to put your channel on the end of my videos. I have, yeah, the link that's on my, Timothy, the link that's on my, this channel here, when you go into where this video are, if you click on the TS Tarot with the @TS Tarot, then you come to the front page of this channel. Then you just click up in the search line, no, not in the search line on YouTube, but on the search line in your browser. Then you copy that line for the channel, because then you are sure that's the one, and not because the CHERYL Oracle thing, that was Oracle, that's the first channel I made before YouTube gave, so that's no views, no videos. This is the main English channel. This is TS Tarot. So if you just click on the name TS Tarot below any of my videos, then you would get to the front page, and then you can, in the browser search line, you can copy that line, and then you can use that. Then it will take people directly to my channel. I hope you got that. Yeah. I don't know if I can put that link in your latest video. I know. Because I've friended you on Facebook, I can put my channel link in a messenger, in the instant messages system on Facebook, and then you can just take it directly from there. How about that? So that gives you a couple of opportunities. That will give you a couple of opportunities. I will very much appreciate that. Of course I will. So, and I also love what you do for so many people. It's amazing. And with Alfie, your little sidekick, always you, Alfie's sidekick. Well, nevertheless, you are such a good couple. Yeah. So, and it spreads. It's also helping spreading this warmth and heart and gratefulness and everything for so many people and giving them comfort. And thank you so much for that. So that's it. I hope you heard that too, Timothy. I hope you heard it. Anyway, thank you all for being here. And yeah, if you haven't already subscribed, you can do that. Then you will always know when something new comes out. I will mostly be here at this time around Mondays, but sometimes I have this series, Galactic Wisdom series, also with small energetic exercises. And this weekend I came out with a pick a card video. Yeah, I know the picture was a little bit dark, but that was so gray outside and stuff, and from another place was more dark. So yeah. Anyway, but you will get all the notifications if you subscribe, so you won't have to check in if there's something new. And if you have put it, so yeah, I will do that. I will do that just before I put the. I will do that now here before I make the timestamps for this video. Then you have it. And I will say thank you so much to all of you, and of course, especially those of you that came here again week after week, and also especially to you, Timothy, for all you are doing for all of us and for me also. Thank you so much. I was there almost from the beginning, from the old channel. I think I was before you hit number 90, the first channel. I was there, and I find it very interesting. And I remember you got the shooting star card. Oh, the cat tarot. Yeah, cat people tarot. And yeah, not so long after, it went like poof. Oh, yeah. You too, have a great rest of your day. After I've done this small practical stuff here, I will go for a walk. My body really needs that. So take care, all of you, and yeah, catch you next week, if not before. Bye for now. Take care to all of you from my heart. Bye. Ouch.